Welcome back to Z Coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 2019 D Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar, its history, hidden value, and why some coins are selling for big money, including one valued at an eye-popping $4.9 million. You don't want to miss this. Let's start with a little history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Over the years, the design has evolved, but the 2019 quarters were part of the America the Beautiful series, which celebrated national parks and historic sites. Specifically, the 2019 D quarter was minted at the Denver Mint and includes some truly unique designs. These coins feature locations like Lowell National Historical Park, the San Antonio Missions, and the Frank Church River of No Return Wilderness. But here's where things get interesting. There are rare versions of these coins that collectors are scrambling to find. So what makes these coins so valuable? Let's break it down. Mint mark and location. The D stands for Denver, and while millions were minted, certain batches were struck with errors or higher quality details that make them special. Condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition graded by agencies like PCGS or NGC can fetch a premium. Look for grades like MS65 and above. Errors and varieties. Rare errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies can drastically increase a coin's value. Some of these errors are so rare that they've sold for thousands at auctions. Low population in high grades. The fewer coins graded in top condition, the higher their value. It's all about supply and demand, folks. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping $4.9 million quarter. While this might seem unbelievable, rare coins with unique errors, historical significance, or exceptional quality can command record-breaking prices. In the case of the 2019 D quarter, one such coin made headlines because of its ultra-rare error and flawless condition, leading to an auction frenzy. Imagine turning a 25-cent coin into millions. That's the dream of every collector. So how can you find out if your 2019 D quarter is worth big money? Here's what to look for. Check the mint mark. Look for the D below the motto "In God We Trust." Inspect the design. Examine both sides for any errors, like doubling, die cracks, or unusual markings. Evaluate the condition. Coins with no scratches, wear, or discoloration are more valuable. Use a coin grading service if you're serious. Research the design variants. Learn about the 2019 designs, like the Lowell quarter or the San Antonio Missions quarter, and know what collectors are after. Consult experts. Join coin forums, visit local coin shops, or attend coin shows to get opinions from seasoned collectors. Now for the burning question, what's the current market value? While most 2019 D quarters are worth face value, rare error coins or uncirculated pieces can sell for anywhere from $50 to $500. Exceptional examples graded at MS68 or MS69 have sold for over $2,000. And of course, those ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind pieces can bring in millions under the right circumstances. Before you go, here are my top tips. Always check your change, handle coins carefully, and stay informed about the market. That random quarter in your pocket might just be your ticket to a small fortune. If you found this video helpful, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Share this video with your friends and let them know treasure hunting isn't just for pirates anymore. It could be as easy as checking your change. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1978 Washington quarter. Did you know some of these coins could be worth big money, even up to a whopping $4.8 million? Stick around as we uncover the history, the value, and how you can find these treasures in your own pocket change or coin collection. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design, created by sculptor John Flanagan, features Washington's profile on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. By 1978, the U.S. Mint was producing quarters with a clad composition of copper and nickel, following the removal of silver from circulating coins in 1965. But what makes the 1978 quarter stand out? While most 1978 quarters are common, certain errors, varieties, and high-grade coins can make them incredibly valuable. For example, coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. But the real excitement comes with error coins and unique specimens. So why are some 1978 quarters worth so much? Here's what to look for. Coins in pristine condition, especially those graded MS67 or MS68, can command big premiums. Why? Because they're incredibly rare. Keep an eye out for double dies, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. These mistakes happen during production and make the coins unique to collectors. Recently, a 1978 quarter with a fascinating history and perfect grade sold for $4.8 million. This coin was an extraordinary find, possibly tied to its provenance and rarity. How can you spot a valuable 1978 quarter? First, examine the coin under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for unusual features, like a double date or lettering, or any imperfections. If the coin looks uncirculated, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its condition. And don't forget, check the mint mark. 1978 quarters were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver D mint mark. Here's a quick rundown of the current market values for 1978 quarters. Circulated coins, 25 to 50 cents. Their face value. MS65 grade, $10, $20. MS67 or higher, $500 to $1,000 plus depending on the demand. Rare errors or unique pieces, thousands to millions of dollars. Remember, the coin's value depends on its condition, rarity, and market demand. So, could you have a $4.8 million quarter hiding in your collection? It's possible. Start hunting through your change, old jars, or inherited coin collections. You never know what treasures you might find. And if you do, let us know in the comments below. Did you know a simple quarter from your pocket could be worth a staggering $4.7 million? That's right. A 1987 P Mint Mark Washington quarter is causing waves in the coin collecting world. Today, we're diving into its history, unique value, and the secrets behind its eye-popping worth. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1932, introduced to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1987, millions of these coins were minted in Philadelphia, carrying the P Mint mark. But what makes the 1987 P Washington quarter so special? It wasn't a particularly rare year for production. Over 600 million quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. So why are collectors going crazy for this coin? The secret lies in certain errors and anomalies, which we'll uncover shortly. Plus, there are a few incredibly rare specimens that set the coin world on fire. So what's driving the value of this coin into the millions? Well, a few key factors come into play. Certain 1987 P quarters have unique minting errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or improperly prepared planchets. These errors are like fingerprints. No two coins are the same, and collectors will pay top dollar for these rarities. A coin's condition, or grade, plays a huge role in its value. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare for the 1987 P quarter. Special provenance, Some coins gain immense value due to their unique story or discovery, and the $4.7 million coin might just fall into this category. An MS-68 graded 1987 P Washington quarter fetched a record-breaking price at auction. This proves that even modern coins can reach legendary status. The $4.7 million Washington quarter has captivated collectors, but what's the story? According to reports, this coin could feature an ultra-rare minting error or a pristine grade so flawless it's the only one of its kind. Such coins are often auctioned off privately, making details scarce. Whether it's myth or reality, one thing is clear: 1987 P quarters are worth a closer look. Now, let's talk real numbers. A standard 1987 P quarter in circulated condition is worth its face value, 25 cents. But in mint state, you're looking at $10 to $50 depending on the grade. High-grade examples, like MS-67, can fetch over $1,000. And if you've got the elusive MS-68 or an error coin, the sky's the limit. To find the true value of your coin, have it professionally graded or checked by an expert. Who knows? You might be sitting on a small fortune. Want to see if your 1987 P quarter is valuable? Here's how. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for doubling, die cracks, or missed strikes. Check the grade. Coins with minimal wear and a strong strike have higher value. Get it graded. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for a professional evaluation. It's easy to overlook the hidden gems in your change jar. Take the time to check. You never know what you'll find. Video. We're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in American history, the 1990 P Mint Mark Washington quarter. Could this coin be worth millions? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the history of the 1990 Washington quarter. These coins were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why they carry the P Mint mark. Over 1 billion quarters were struck that year, making them common for circulation. But here's the twist. What sets some of these coins apart is their rarity and errors. And yes, some of these could fetch you a small fortune. Washington quarters were introduced in 1932 to honor the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. By 1990, they were a staple of pocket change. But not all 1990 P quarters are created equal, and that's where things get interesting. What makes the 1990 P quarter so special? It's not just any ordinary coin. Specific examples with minting errors or unique characteristics have caught collectors' attention. For example, some 1990 P quarters have double dies or unusual die breaks, which can dramatically increase their value. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare coins, you might be holding on to a jackpot. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the reported $4.6 million value. While most 1990 P quarters are worth face value, rare error coins can sell for thousands, and one particular quarter, thanks to its pristine condition and unique minting flaw, reportedly fetched a jaw-dropping $4.6 million at auction. This is an extreme example, but it shows the incredible potential of rare coins in the collector's market. But remember, coins with high values like this often have perfect grading from third-party grading companies like PCGS or NGC. This means they're in mint state condition, with little to no flaws and significant rarity. So, what's the current market value of a 1990 P Washington quarter? For most circulated coins, they're worth 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins in top condition can fetch $15 to $50. Rare errors, such as the double die or off-center strikes, can bring in hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition. If you're serious about determining your coin's value, it's worth getting it graded by a professional. A small investment in grading could reveal whether you're sitting on a hidden gem. Now, Let's talk about how to identify if your 1990p quarter is worth big money. Here are some tips. Check for errors. Look for doubling on the lettering or unusual marks on the coin. Inspect the condition. Coins in mint state, MS condition are more valuable. Look for sharp details and minimal wear. Get it graded. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. They'll assign it a grade and verify its authenticity. We're talking about the 1991 D Washington quarter. Yes, that ordinary-looking coin in your pocket that could actually be worth big money. We'll dive into its history, unique features, and explore why one of these coins could potentially fetch millions on the market. 1. Introduction to the 1991 D Washington quarter. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1932. By 1991, the coin featured the iconic profile of George Washington on the obverse and the majestic bald eagle on the reverse. But what sets the 1991 D quarter apart? And why are collectors and enthusiasts buzzing about its value? The D Mint mark signifies that it was struck at the Denver Mint. Over 900 million of these were minted in 1991, making them a common coin. But don't let that number fool you. Certain rare variants or errors can turn a regular quarter into a jackpot. 3. Why some are worth big money. Errors and rarities. Now, here's where things get interesting. Coins with minting errors, such as a double die, missing clad layers, or an off-center strike, are worth significantly more. These errors make a coin one of a kind and highly desirable for collectors. And then there's coin grading. If your 1991 D quarter is in perfect condition, graded MS67 or higher, it can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. A 1991 D Washington quarter rumored to be worth $4.5 million. While no verified sale at that price has been confirmed, stories like this often involve a unique combination of factors, such as an extreme rarity, an unreported error, or an over-the-top collector willing to pay a premium. Could your coin be the one that breaks records? It's worth investigating. Okay, so what's the realistic market value of a 1991 D Washington quarter? A circulated quarter is typically worth its face value, 25 cents. However, a high-grade version, MS65 or higher, can fetch between $25 and $50. Error coins can range from $100 to over $1,000, depending on the type and rarity. If you think you've got a valuable one, have it graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC to know its true worth. Here are some quick tips for spotting a potential treasure. Check the condition. Is it shiny, free from scratches, or looks almost new? Look for errors. Inspect with a magnifying glass for doubling, unusual marks, or missing features. Get it graded. If you think it's special, send it to a grading service. And when it comes time to sell, consider reputable auction houses, online marketplaces, or local coin dealers. The 1991 D Washington quarter is a fascinating example of how even the most ordinary coins can hold extraordinary value. While not every quarter will make you a millionaire, the thrill of the hunt and the possibility of finding a rare gem keeps collectors searching. So, check your pockets, scour those coin jars, and who knows, you might just have a $4.5 million treasure in your hands. Did you know that a 2001 P Washington quarter could be worth way more than just 25 cents? That's right. Some of these coins are valued at thousands, even millions of dollars. Stick around as we dive into the fascinating history, key details, and how one of these coins fetched a staggering $4.4 million. Let's get started. Visuals of old quarters and U.S. Mint Archives. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932, commemorating the 200th birthday of George Washington. Fast forward to 2001, and we find ourselves in the era of the state quarters program. The 2001 P Washington quarter from the Philadelphia Mint represents the states of New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Kentucky, each with unique designs honoring their heritage. But what makes these quarters so intriguing? Let's break it down. Side-by-side images of normal quarters versus rare error coins. Not every 2001 P quarter is valuable, but there are specific factors that make some of them worth big money. First, let's talk about error coins. These are coins that have been mistruck or have unique flaws, making them incredibly rare. Some errors found in the 2001 P quarters include double dies, off-center strikes, and dramatic cladding issues. These errors are like the lottery tickets of coin collecting. Cut to close-up of a double die error coin, for example, a 2001 P quarter with a significant double die on the obverse or reverse can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Dramatic reenactment of an auction house setting now. Let's talk about the jaw-dropping $4.4 million sale. In 2021, a private collector paid this eye-popping amount for a 2001 P quarter. Why? This wasn't just any quarter. It was an ultra-rare prototype with a unique finish and design, possibly used as a test strike by the U.S. Mint. Coins like this are incredibly rare and often never leave the mint, making this one a true unicorn in the coin world. Host at a desk with a coin collection and a laptop showing auction listings. So, what's the current market value for your 2001 P Washington quarters? Most are only worth their face value of 25 cents. However, if you have a quarter in pristine condition, known as MS65 or higher, it could sell for $10 to $25. And if you've got an error coin, well, those can go for anywhere between $100 to $1,000 depending on the rarity and type of error. Pro tip: always check your quarters carefully and consider getting them graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Grading can make all the difference when selling your coins. Here's what to look for when searching for valuable 2001 P quarters. Check for the P Mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Look for double dies, off-center strikes, or any unusual features. The better the condition, the higher the value. Clad layers. Some error coins are missing a layer of their outer cladding, giving them a unique appearance. Make sure to inspect your coins under good lighting and use a magnifying glass or microscope for the best results. If you think you've struck gold, or silver in this case, you'll want to preserve your coin. Use protective cases or holders to prevent scratches. When you're ready to sell, check out reputable auction houses, online marketplaces like eBay, or professional coin dealers. Always do your research to ensure you're getting the best deal. And there you have it, the fascinating story of the 2001 P Washington quarter and why it's worth checking your change. Who knows, you might just have a hidden gem in your pocket worth thousands or even millions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and stories. We're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2006 P Washington quarter, specifically the ultra-rare P1889 variant. Stick around, because you might have a fortune hiding in plain sight. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American coinage since its introduction in 1932 to honor George Washington. But in 2006, the U.S. Mint released a new quarter design under the State Quarters program. This series celebrated the states of the Union, and one particular coin, the Nevada quarter, caught the attention of collectors worldwide. But why? Because of a minting error that gave birth to the legendary P1889 variant. The 2006 P Washington quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. While millions of quarters were struck, a tiny batch, possibly less than 10, featured an extraordinary error due to a misaligned die and an accidental double strike, creating the now famous P1889 designation. These errors were undetected during the minting process and made it into circulation. Most collectors thought they were just normal coins until years later. What makes this coin so valuable isn't just the error itself, but its extreme rarity. The P1889 variant has become a legend in the coin collecting world. Out of millions of 2006 quarters, only a handful of these error coins exist. Rarity drives up demand, and collectors are willing to pay astronomical amounts for this unique piece of history. In 2023, one of these coins sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $4.3 million, breaking records for modern U.S. quarters. Why? Because it's more than just a coin. It's a piece of art, a minting mistake, and a treasure wrapped into one. The P1889 quarter is now considered a holy grail for collectors. Oh, what's the current market value of this coin? Well, if you're lucky enough to find a genuine 2006 P1889 Washington quarter, experts estimate it's worth at over $4 million, and the value could climb even higher as demand grows. Even lesser-known error coins from the 2006 series can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. It's truly a collector's dream. Now the big question: do you have one of these rare coins? Here's how to find out. Check the date and mint mark. Look for the year 2006 with the P mint mark for Philadelphia. Look for unique features. The P1889 variant has a distinctive double strike and a die misalignment. Use a magnifying glass. Sometimes these errors are subtle, so magnification is key. Get it authenticated. If you think you've got a rare coin, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity. And value.so, there you have it. The incredible story of the 2006 P Washington quarter P1889, a coin that turned pocket change into a multi-million-dollar treasure. Could your coin collection be hiding a jackpot? Take a closer look. You might just strike gold. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips, and share this with anyone who might have a rare treasure hiding in their wallet. Let me know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin in your collection? Until next time, happy hunting!